So this is my 5-week pregnancy update. I'm actually 5 weeks and 4 days today. Today is Thursday. I was going to do my video on Friday, but I'm going to have my dad and my stepmother coming to visit me tomorrow. So I won't be doing the video tomorrow. I'm doing it today instead, but I'll upload it in the morning. So when you see this, it'll actually be Friday. Maybe I'll upload it in the afternoon. I'm not sure. But when you see this, it will be Friday. I'm not going to be telling my dad and my stepmother that I am pregnant. I told them on the first one, and I told them after the second loss and after this last loss. And I just found it a lot harder. It seems, and I'm not saying that this is them saying this, but it seems people in general, after you have one loss, they're extremely sympathetic. 2 losses, they're kind of like, oh. And 3 losses, it starts to be the blame game. And I get a lot, sorry, that's my phone right by the camera. I get a lot, hold on. A lot of, well, you're just not letting your body heal. Or maybe you should just take a break. And to me, like, those are blaming me. Like, I'm not letting my body heal, so the miscarriage was my fault. So I'm just not going to tell anybody that I'm pregnant. And if I lose this baby, I'm just not going to tell anybody because it's getting harder and harder each and every time. So that's out of the way. Let's see, as for symptoms, on Sunday I turned 5 weeks, and Sunday was, I could not get enough to eat. I was eating everything, and it wasn't good. It was like pizza rolls, and I wanted popcorn. I wanted everything bad you can imagine. But I haven't had that since. I haven't really had the urge to eat as much, and I'm not having any cravings really. I mean, I'm getting hungry obviously, but it's not like that urge to have to eat like I had with my son. But I don't remember that this early with my son either. I was sick for a good 2 weeks when I first got pregnant with him, so I felt miserable from the beginning. So it's really hard for me to compare this time to when I was pregnant with my son. But I don't think the actual like intense food cravings hit until I was about 6 or 7 weeks. I am starting to get a little bit of nausea. This morning, actually the past couple mornings, I'll wake up and it's just like a little queasy feeling and then it goes away. This morning and yesterday, it was scents, like smells that upset my stomach. The dogs, I mean, they usually don't smell, they just had a bath, but I could smell them. The dogs, their food, our bathroom is very clean. I clean it once a week. Sometimes, you know, I go twice or every 2 weeks, but mainly I try to clean it once a week. And the water in the toilet, like I never noticed that toilet water smells. Like it smells kind of like a chlorine-y smell. That's all I'm smelling, and it's awful. It is awful. So, and the water here in Tennessee smells a little bit more chlorine than, is chlorine a word? It smells like it has more chlorine in it than down in Florida. But that could just be because I'm pregnant and I can smell everything now. I'm also really out of breath and extremely thirsty, which I'm about to get up to go get a glass of water here in a second. It's so dry. And I'm really out of breath, and since I have a 2-story house and all of the bedrooms are upstairs, I'm constantly having to go up and down the stairs, and it's just like, I feel like I'm having a mini heart attack every single time. I'm not complaining, but it's just like, whew. And carrying a 30-pound 2-year-old upstairs is draining. Can't wait till I have a big belly and try it. My boobs aren't really sore. They were slightly, probably a couple days ago, but that's gone away. This one more than this one. Oh, actually that was kind of tender. Sorry, I'm like groping myself again on YouTube. Okay, I'll just say that they're very slightly tender, but what is very prominent is my nipples are darker already. And I had this with my son. At 6 weeks, I noticed that they were a little darker. It's not a ton darker, like, you know, when you're in your 3rd trimester and they get really, really dark. But this is, if I wasn't pregnant and I looked in the mirror, I would be like, whoa, something's going on. So it would be a red flag for me. And I'm also taking the progesterone. I think I said it in my last video. I'm taking it at night and in the morning. It had no effect. It didn't make me start spotting or anything yet. So that's good. I did get a different, oh man, I'm so sorry, I keep swallowing, my mouth is so dry. I did get a different color. The pharmacist gave me like a really, really tannish light pink. I'll insert a picture of what I was taking and what I'm taking now. They're both in the palm of my hand, so you can compare. I'll insert that now. So if you can imagine the what that bright one looked like coming out, I constantly thought I was spotting. So now that I'm on the light one, it's still coming out like a very teeny tiny light pink, but it is so much better than seeing the bright orangish pink every single time I go to the bathroom. Oh, I was having some cramping. I think it was Monday. I cramped all day long. My son kept waking me up. He had crawled into bed with us, and he crawled into bed about 3 a.m. and he kept waking us up all night, or waking me up at least. And every time I'd wake up, I would feel cramps. And that happened all day long on Monday, the entire day until I went to bed. And then I woke up the next day, and the cramps are gone. But what I'm feeling now is, I'm actually gonna stand up to show you. But I'm feeling kind of like a pulling in here, which I think is just it stretching, like round ligament pain, I guess. I don't know. And like a fullness, like a heaviness right here. And when everything's kind of like tight and hard. So I guess it's just my uterus expanding and growing, which is great. Again, I have my ultrasound in 6 days. I am really excited. Actually, tomorrow would be 5 days. So I'm really excited. I am really, really nervous because that is the exact same day, week and day that I started miscarrying with miscarriage 1 and 3. So I don't know. I really just, I'm like I said in my last video, I am preparing for the worst, and I'll be happy obviously if the worst doesn't happen. So I hope I just make it to that ultrasound and everything is okay and everything is fine. And I hope that I hold a baby in May. So anyway, I did get a lot more subscribers. I know I say this in every video, but thank you so much for subscribing. I feel that if you guys take time to watch my video and subscribe to my channel and make a comment, that I should take the time to respond and acknowledge everyone. So that's what I'm doing now. So thank you so much everyone for subscribing, and I'll see you in my next video. Hopefully everything's fine. It'll be my 6th week and it'll be after my ultrasound. Ah! Okay, alright, bye everybody.